Mighty Morphin issue 22 drops next week. So Boom Studios has dropped the preview pages for that upcoming issue. Now, Mighty Morphin issue 22 is going to be the last issue written by Matt Groom for this run. It sucks that his time was so short on the comic, although it did last a good 6 months. 6 to 5 months. And those issues that he did do were freaking amazing and I loved them. So hopefully Boom Studios brings back Matt for other projects later down the line. But let's talk about these preview pages. Let's talk about the cover. Let's read the synopsis and talk about it. So I am reading this off Ranger Command Power Hour. They've got the images up in nice high def quality and easier for me to bounce around when reading them. So let's read the synopsis. A Ranger returns. With their help, the team can finally stand a chance in battle, but not without consequences. Will the Rangers forge a new path despite their differences? Meanwhile, Kim receives some much-needed perspective from a fellow Ranger, offering a glimpse of the hope for the future. As the dust begins to settle, will this Mighty Morphin team have a sense of identity and discover their true role in discover their true role in the universe? So, the whole A Ranger returns. I'm not going to speculate too much on who it could be, because it could be anyone. It could be someone from the Mighty Morphin team. It could be someone that we've met in the past. It could be the Solar Rangers. There's a lot of Rangers it could be. So I'm not going to throw any too crazy theories out there, because it could be anyone. But it could be fancy editing words that hype up the reader. But hopefully it's someone really cool. So let's look at the covers. Okay, so this is the main cover. Looks great. I really like it. Because the other issue was Kimberly, Billy, and Tommy, Billy, and Kimberly. This one you've got the Stone Canyon Trio, so that's really cool. This one is the Legacy cover. This one looks great as well. I love the art style for this one. It looks really great. You got the Thunder Megazord in the back. It looks amazing. And then we've got this one, where we've got the original Green Ranger and the new Green Ranger standing side by side. That looks really cool. I like this one, because you see the difference in the suit, like with the dragon shield and with the headpiece and the dragon dagger and stuff like that. Although this dragon dagger is silhouetted and in its sheath, so I wonder what's up with that. But either way, you get to see the differences in the two suits, which is really awesome. And then you have this one of Tommy Oliver jumping into action. A lot of purple stuff surrounding him. I don't know if this is meant to be some kind of symbolic thing or some kind of attack that he's leaping into. But either way, looks really cool. Now, let's read the preview pages. So, if you don't want to get spoiled, click off this video while you can. I'll give you a couple of seconds and then we'll look at them. So, 3, 2, 1, let's look at some preview pages. So let's bring them all up and look at them. So last month we had several villains from the past coming from the little black hole, the wormhole. And we've got Ransik, we've got Void Queen, Trakina, Daichi, Sledge. Some pretty iconic villains from each era of Power Rangers, where you've got 2 from the Saban era, you've got Void Queen from the Hasbro era, Daichi from the Disney era, and Sledge from the Neo Saban era. And I know that's like the best way to describe it, but we've got Rangers from all different eras in the Power Rangers universe. It kind of sucks we didn't get anyone from like, we got Sledge. He's from a different dimension if you count that with Dino Charge, but it'd be cool if we had Venjix here, but Venjix or Evox, I feel like he'd be too broken. He'd probably be like the most powerful one out of the bunch here. But here we've got an interesting power scale where Ransik's here, Void Queen's here. She's the big new bad guy, which I do wonder if like Matt had to sort of fight on getting Void Queen. Not fight, but I'm surprised that Boom Studios went so quickly with it, because Void Queen only appeared in March, she's a fairly new villain. So this idea to have all these villains must have been pitched months in advance, meaning Matt probably knew about Void Queen months in advance as well. But we got Drakina, we got Daichi, we got Sledge, and these next few pages are freaking crazy because Tommy Oliver, everyone's favorite character, where when people say who will win in a fight, Tommy or this guy, everyone's betting on Tommy. But in these preview pages, we see Tommy get mollywopped by all these villains. And I know that people are going to say it's unfair, there's like 5 of them and only 1 of him and plus Kim, but Tommy gets smacked by these villains. And a lot of these villains, a lot of people argue who is stronger in power scaling, in Power Ranger lore and stuff like that. But these guys can hold their own against Tommy, which is really surprising. But they are endgame bosses in Power Rangers. So we get to see... Oh, I was like breathing for a second, because I'm still recovering from being sick a little bit. But enough about that. We see Daichi sort of up against Tommy, and he easily blocks his attack. Drakina sort of fires a laser beam. Then Daichi does like a shuriken. That's really cool. Then on the next page, we have Tommy just getting mollywopped by Sledge and Drakina. And then Ransik comes in, and Void Queen does an attack. The Void Queen thing I love, because it's basically her doing like a Freezer death beam at Tommy Oliver. And I do apologize if I'm going to butcher your name, but the artist, Moises, they love slipping in Dragon Ball Z references in this comic. We had the fusion dance with Rocky's twins. If you go back and read the Dark Rangers fight between Tommy and Putty Rita, Tommy gets his arm broken, and it's drawn exactly like when Vegeta gets his arm broken by Android 18. So there's a lot of references in here. So, with Dragon Ball Z and this comic. So, we see Tommy getting grabbed by Ransik, and it's very, very referencing when Alex gets killed by Ransik. And not only that, he kills him in the same manner, but he's powerful enough to take down Tommy with the metallic armor. And this is really cool, where Tommy's suit just sort of cracks and then just shatters into pieces. Oh, that's another fucking Dragon Ball Z reference. He's laying on the ground like Yamcha. I did not catch this when I was first looking at these. That's really cool. That's funny. I like that. But yeah, Tommy gets tossed to the side, and Kim has to escape, where she's using her powers to sort of fly away. But yeah, all these villains are probably going to track down Tommy and Kimberly in the pocket dimension, and someone's going to come save them. Who is that going to be? No idea, because they say a ranger returns. What ranger is that going to be? No idea. It could be anyone. But who are you betting on? Who are you betting on with who it could be? Do you think it's going to be the Solar Rangers? Do you think it's going to be Matt? Because Matt's played a prominent role in this story arc. Is it going to be the entire Mighty Morphin team, and we'll see them with the metallic armor? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. With that said, I'm going to bring this video to a close. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you guys later. Don't forget to check out my review for Mighty Morphin issue 22 next week when it drops. I'll have my review out for you guys to watch and listen and enjoy, and I hope you guys do enjoy it. So with that said, thanks for watching, have a wonderful day or night, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, take care, bye.